Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Novia Nurul Annisa from R4A class. Nice to meet you again guys at this second project. In this second project, I would like to introduce about British English by the history of British English. So first is, what is British English known as? British English is a word used to distinguish the British Isles version of the English language from other versions. It encompasses all the dialects of English spoken in the British Isles, including those spoken in England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. It is also commonly used outside of the British Isles and among linguists and lexicographers. British people generally refer to it as Standard English or just English. The language was brought to the Americas by the British when they arrived by sea between the 16th and 17th centuries. Then, how Old English changed into Middle English? Old English also reflected the varied origins of the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms established in different parts of Britain. The Anglian dialects had a greater influence of Middle English after the Norman conquest in 1066. Old English was replaced for a time by Anglo-Norman as the language of the upper classes. What was the most important factor in the change from Old English to Middle English? Two main factors is the Norman invasion and political uninfection. The Norman invasion introduced a great many French loanwords, some 50% of English vocabulary by Chaucer's time. Besides above, when did Old English become Middle English? Middle English, or abbreviated to ME, was a form of the English language spoken after the Norman conquest until the late 15th century. English underwent distinct variation and developments following the Old English period. How did Middle English change to Modern English? A major factor separating Middle English from Modern English is known as the Great Vowel Shift, a radical change in pronunciation during the 15th centuries, 16th centuries, and 17th century, as a result of which long vowel sounds began to be made higher and further forward in the mouth. Short vowel sounds were largely unchanged. So, after discuss about the timeline of the transition of English from Old into Middle, how British English spread around the world. It was during 5th century when the three treacherous tribes of Germany, namely the Anglo-Saxons and Jutes, invaded the walls of Britain. The British then spoke a Celtic language. However, the unwelcome visitors vehemently drove most of the Celtic speakers to the west and north, which are Wales, Scotland, and Ireland of today. The English came from England, and their language was called English, from which the words England and English are derived. The invading Germanic tribes spoke similar language, which in Britain developed into what we now call Old English. Old English did not sound or look like English today. Native English speakers now would have great difficulty understanding Old English. Nevertheless, about half of the most commonly used words in Modern English have Old English roots. The words be, strong, and water, for example, derive from Old English. Old English was spoken until around 1100. So that's all about our discussion today. I hope you can more interested to learn British English after knowing the history of British English. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.